Good evening, everyone. My name is Sonny Cerencione, and it's a privilege to be the National Honor Society Advisor. Welcome to the 2015 National Honor Society Induction Ceremony. I would ask, please, everyone to stand right now. We're going to observe a moment of silence in honor of Veterans Day. Thank you. And now for the advanced chorus to sing our national anthem. Thank you very much. Please be seated. So welcome once again. Tonight I'd like to begin by acknowledging our honored guests. First, Mr. Gordon Smith, Superintendent of Schools, Ms. Pamela Blair, our members of our school committee, Mr. Richard Pachero, Ms. Elizabeth Marcin Boucher, Mr. William Fonseca, and not in attendance tonight, we also have Deirdre Mayu and Mr. Gregory Thompson. As well, our administrators, to start, Mr. Frank Page, Mr. Robert Marhefka, and Principal Dr. Gina Flanagan. So once again, good evening, and welcome to East Longmeadow High School's National Honor Society's induction ceremony. I would like to begin this evening with thanking our administrators, central office personnel, and our school committee members with us tonight. As well, I'd like to thank Ms. Terry Hellier for her help and guidance, as well as Mr. Todd Less and Mr. Page. I would also like to thank Ms. Carol Forward and the advanced chorus for singing with us tonight, and especially Ms. Hannah Choi for playing the piano for our ceremony. As well, I can't forget Ms. Mary Jane McMahon for providing us with always tasty refreshments after the ceremony. So I'd like to share with you a few opening remarks before we begin our ceremony tonight. I've come to understand that there is a fine line between perception and reality. Social media does a wonderful job in distorting the hard truth behind images and words that we see on our cell phones or computer screens or our television screens. Take Facebook, for example. We see families and people having fun and smiling, enjoying vacation and sporting events. And unbeknownst to any of us, those people could lead lives contrary to the life they portray on their statuses. In this case, and oftentimes, perception does not match what is true and real. But when there are instances and cases where perception does match reality, our desires for truth are satisfied, our faith in humanity may be restored, and we can take solace in knowing that there is at least one honest appraisal left in our society. Tonight, the current and new members of this chapter of the National Honor Society serve as a prime example of a time when what we see in front of us matches exactly what we get. These members are students of character who lead and serve our community and beyond, and set precedents for other students to follow. The members of East Longmeadow High School's National Honor Society are a great example of when words and actions meet. and when we can all say that the qualities of these young men and women are things that cannot be tested or measured with a grade point average. In the summer of 2001, famous actor Matt Damon offered the following quote at a rally for teachers called the Save Our Schools March. He said, "As I look at my life today and the things that I value most about myself, my imagination, my love of acting, my passion for writing, my love of learning, my curiosity, all of these things came from the way that I was parented and taught. And none of these qualities that I prize so deeply, that have brought me so much joy, that have made me so successful professionally, none of these qualities that make me who I am can be tested." To the current and new members of the National Honor Society, remember that not everything that is important is measurable, nor is everything that is measurable important. Continue to be power of examples beyond your time here at ELHS, and continue to set high standards and precedents for the community and beyond. Offer your services to others without the desire to be recognized, and most of all, remain teachable. Collectively, we have all benefited already from who you have become, and we can't wait to see what the future holds for each and every one of you. Thank you. I'd like to introduce National Honor Society's President, Kayla Frazier.
Good evening. I want to thank you all for coming tonight to celebrate the induction of the newest members of East Longmeadow National Honor Society. The members seated before you today have earned the right to be here for their hard work and dedication to achievement throughout their years here at East Longmeadow High School. As required, they have each maintained a 4.2 GPA, participated in extracurricular activities, community service, and most importantly, they've demonstrated a sense of leadership among their peers. In this world, I believe that no one is simply born a leader. It's a title that must be earned by taking advantage of opportunities that cultivate leadership. These members should look at this induction as an opportunity to collaborate with one another in order to contribute a sense of leadership and service to our school's community as a whole. The membership of the East Longmeadow High School's chapter of the National Honor Society has been earned by the effective demonstration of the 4 qualities held in high esteem by the Society. 4 of our members will review these qualities for the candidates. I would now like to introduce to you our Vice President, Jake Wilson.
Hello everyone. Scholarship. Scholarship means a commitment to learning. A student is willing to spend hours in reading and studying, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. We should continue to learn even when formal education has ended, for education ends only when the end of life. Knowledge is one great element in life which leads to the highest success, and it can be acquired in only one way, through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp by which we read the past and the light that illuminates the future. Candidates have the charge to continually expand their world through the opportunities inherent in scholarship.
Service. Service can be described in various ways. In the routine of the day's work, many opportunities arise to help others. Willingness to work for the benefit of those in need, without monetary compensation or recognition, is the quality we seek in our membership. We are committed to the idea of volunteering our time and abilities to the creation of a better tomorrow.
Leadership. Leadership should exert a wholesome influence on the school. In taking initiative in class and in school activities, the real leaders strive to train and aid others and attain the same objective. The price of leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to yield one's personal interests for the interest of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter what power and resource may exist in a country, they are ineffectual without the guidance of a wise leader. Leadership is always needed. Thus, to lead is a substantial charge to each one of our members.
Character. Character is the force within each individual which distinguishes that person from others. It gives each of us our individuality. It is that without which no one can respect oneself, nor hope to attain the respect of others. It is this force of character that guides one through life and, when once developed, grows steadily. Character is achieved and not received. It is the product of constant action, daily striving to make the right choice. The problem of character is the problem of self-control. We must be in reality what we wish to appear to others. By demonstrating such qualities as respect, responsibility, trustworthiness, fairness, caring, and citizenship, we may hope to prove by example that we value character.
At this time, I would like to introduce to you the principal of East Long Meadow High School, Dr. Gina Flanagan.
Good evening and welcome to the National Honor Society induction ceremony. Tonight we celebrate the induction of some of East Long Meadow High School's most distinguished students who have shown great promise in the areas of academics, service, and most importantly, the development of strong character. While academic excellence is indeed an achievement to celebrate, it is the NHS tenets of community service and the development of a positive moral character that people care most about and that people remember the most. Gaining the respect of others and helping your fellow human in need is a virtue that has withstood all time. It brings to mind the Ralph Waldo Emerson quote, "To win the respect of intelligent people, to leave the world in a better place, to know that one life has breathed easier because you have lived, this is to have succeeded." To all of tonight's inductees and current members of NHS, I wish you continued success and thank you for your contributions to East Long Meadow High School and your community at large. And to all the families that got them here, congratulations, you must be very proud.
At this time, I would like to acknowledge the current members of the East Long Meadow Chapter National Honor Society. After I read all of your names, please stand as a group. Julia Adamo, Annalise Arnold, Grace Arntz, Alex Atwater, Madeline Austin, Carolyn Bedell, Maria Boucher, Nicolette Simino, John Curley, Alexandra DeLifty, Joanna DeVilcio, Molly DeVoy, Amanda Drumheller, Emily Dunlop, Avery Dunn, Tyler Dunn, Alexandra Stanislaw, Kayla Frazier, Amanda Hill, Emily Jenkins, Elijah Kessler, Abigail Laughlin, Tiana Mackin, Michael Magipinto Jr., Mohit Mali, Jenna Mazza, Brenna McDonough, Allison Merrick, Jacob Melanzik, Daniel Miller, Caroline O'Connor, Colin O'Shea, Alexis Oliver, Allison Phillips, Olivia Plant, Chelsea Raleigh, Abigail Raitt, Emily Rogers, Isabella Sears, Colin Serrard, Nancy Sorokina, Alexandria Swenton, Elena Tilley, Matthew Turnberg, Alexandra Vona, Benjamin Waski, and Brendan Zura.
Will the candidates please rise? Candidates, if you agree with these 4 pillars of our organization, you're welcome to join us in the following pledge. Repeat the following lines after me. I pledge myself to uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society, to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for it stands. I will be loyal to my school. And will maintain and encourage high standards of scholarship, service, leadership, and character. When your name is called, please walk across the stage to receive the membership certificate. Will the following candidates come forward to be inducted in the East Long Meadow High School chapter of the National Honor Society? Kendra Casero, Kelsey Allen, Rachel Azevedo, Abigail Chapdelaine, Hannah Choi, Anna Curley, Samantha Dinney, Emily Heropoulos, Lena Yacobucci, Hannah Kennedy, Kabir Karana, Lindsay Manning, Brianna Murphy, and Michaela O'Shea, who isn't able to be present this evening. Jillian O'Toole, Jasmine Sabadosa, Andrea Singh, Adeyemi Thomas, and Jessica Wang. Congratulations to our new members and for everyone who attended our ceremony this evening. We would like to invite you and your family, as well as your friends, to a reception in the foyer outside the auditorium. Thank you and have a great evening.